tutorials or problem solving part also into it.
Yes, sir. That is very helpful for us.
Yeah,
If you
mostly
are
like having only theory component there. That's I also felt when I finished my course. But as I said, just to complete the course, with the concept of it is the course for basic learners also. Those are not having petroleum background, as you are also chemical engineer. So I try to explain with a very basic things in a very low tone, and that's where like I could not manage 20 hours to include some more problem solving lectures. I'll try if office allow me to include some more videos
okay,
onto
sir.
it.
Okay.
But I think a TA is helping you, correct? By taking some live session on problem solving.
Sir, no, sir. That lectures are not very helpful for me, for personal me.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I cannot promise right now. May not be
Okay,
possible
okay.
for your batch, but for the future, yes, I'll take this part and try to include some problem solving lectures also.
Sir,
Meanwhile,
one different
you
question.
go through the books like Tariq Ahmed and uh, this LP Day, Craft and these are the standard books. Those are having some problem solved, and if you are getting the problem to understand some of the concept, you can raise the concern in the portal. We will answer it there.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Sir,
any technical problem you are having, like any particular concept that is not clear. Yes, speak little louder. You are muted first thing. Yeah. I think somebody running the live streaming, if you can mute that live streaming, otherwise I'm hearing my sound back. Oh, it is from my side only, correct? Yeah, I just muted it. Yes. Yes, do you have any other problem?
sir, some different question from one more question, sir.
Please go ahead.
Sir, how can someone can score a decent mark in a final course like petroleum reserve engineering?
Yeah, there is no specific answer. Like it's like any other course you do in your regular class also. Here only
Sir,
the teaching medium is through the online, and discussion medium is through the portal and these live sessions. So per
sir,
month, every month we are supposed to meet for the discussion, and then preparation is individual's way of how you prepare for the university exam. You have to prepare in the same
yes,
manner.
yes.
You have to go through all these slides. Some supplementary material could be required from the textbook. Those are mentioned to you, and you have to solve all the assignment by yourself. And if you do this much, I think a very decent score can be achieved in the exam.
Sir, till now 4 week lectures I have completed, and I think this course is more oriented to numerical, sir. for student, someone can focus on numerical more than theory part.
Yeah, that I already explained in the first part. When I designed this course only for 8 weeks time, I did not realize like this much time would be required to the lectures. Otherwise, I could have included. Secondary, I thought maybe the textbook and other would be good resource materials. So you will be visiting the books to solve the assignment problem instead of I'm solving them in the lecture. But as you mentioned, they will be helpful. I also feel they will be helpful. I'll try to include some in the future MOOCs courses, or even if it is allowed in this MOOCs course, I'll modify the content.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So, which college you are doing your bachelor degree?
Sir, Madhav Institute of Technology and Science and Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, so you are from MIT's final year. Very good.
Yes, sir. Sir, my seniors are doing MTech in IIT college.
Yeah, yeah, I know him. He was in my classes.
अच्छा.
Yeah, I'm also alumni of MIT's colleges.
Oh, sir.
So a question is there in the chat window asked by my name is sir, how to solve assignment questions easily? They are really difficult to solve. Uh, I don't know what answer should be there. Is my voice is audible to you? You can type in the chat window like yes, if my voice is clear. You mention your voice is not audible. Okay, so I'll go ahead answering the question that you said. How to solve assignment question easily. Yeah, the assignment problems are not complex. First thing is, if you follow the lecture video, most of the problems are based on that only. Some problems little bit different because they will check your concept, what you learned in these videos. And if you follow any standard book that I mentioned, Tariq Ahmed, Craft, or LP Deck, you will find some numerical problem there in these short examples. You practice them, and if you do this much only, I feel like the problems are not complex. Later on, we are also sharing the solution for all the assignment. You may check uh, these are mostly based on the calculation and little bit concept, and we want you to go through certain calculation because then only your concept will be clear, how to estimate the properties, how to set up the equations, and how numerically the information can be achieved. Those are missing in the problem. So there is no shortcut or easy things to solve the problem. Only practice can make you good to solve the assignment problems. So I would suggest you do yourself, even it is taking longer time. Put up your time, read certain books, and if you are getting still difficulty in certain steps, we are here to help you. You can raise the concern in the portal, like this particular step I got stuck, I don't know how to move ahead. We will try to answer those queries there. Sir, if mechanical engineer wants MS in petroleum engineering, which prerequisite will be required? Yeah, most of the time it is not prerequisite required for pursuing the master degree in the petroleum engineering. But certain university, if you're planning to do MS from the outside, they might have certain requirement in terms of CPI or CPGA or something. Uh, like as chemical engineer, they also don't do many petroleum courses, only one or two. Those are also related to fuel, not the petroleum. They are admitted in the petroleum engineering. Similar, I had seen like many mechanical engineers, they are also admitted to petroleum engineering program by several universities. The fundamental that is required is fluid mechanics, thermodynamics. Uh, ME student also equally do those kind of the things. So I don't think any prerequisite is there.
Hello, sir. Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, I want to ask one question.
Okay.
What is the difference between bottom hole flowing pressure and the well initial pressure?
Yes. Very good. So the initial pressure is the pressure when the reservoir is under the shutdown condition. For example, at time t is equal to 0, when we have not started producing. In that case, what will happen? The pressure will equalize everywhere, correct? And that pressure will be the reservoir pressure,
Okay.
correct? And
Okay, sir.
when you are producing, production will happen only and only when there is a pressure difference. If there is no pressure difference, there is no flow. Pressure is the driving force. So the pressure at the end of the production stream, or when the fluid reach the production stream at the point R is equal to RW. RW is the radius of the production stream. At that location, whatever the pressure is called the bottom hole, that is at the bottom of the production stream, bottom hole flowing pressure. When you shut down the well, then that is not the PWF. What will happen? Again, the pressure will equalize and that value will become reservoir pressure value. So when the well is under production condition, the pressure at the bottom of the production stream is called the PWF. And then the difference between the reservoir pressure PI or PE or P bar minus PWF, that is the driving force, the fluid is moving within the reservoir domain because of the pressure difference. Clear?
Okay, sir. Understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So which college you are, Basim? Basik?
Yes, sir. I am from Pakistan.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sir, I have already taken two courses in 2023 and January to April 2024, and now this is my third course.
Very good, very good. You're doing
Yes,
good.
sir. Thank you, sir.
You can see one more is online, Chima Kurti Rakesh. Do you have any question?
No, sir.
So, Wasik, which college you are doing your degree at Pakistan? In Pakistan?
Yes, sir. University of Engineering and Technology, Texas, sir. It is a public university, UET.
Okay. Which city it is?
Sir, Texla near Rawalpindi.
Near Rawalpindi. Okay. So you are in final year or what?
Sir, I am graduated recently in August 2024.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So there will be another live session in the month of October.
Yes, sir. At the end of the course.
Yeah, towards the end of the course. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Before, sir, there was only one live session at the end only in previous semesters.
Okay. I think we
Yes,
are
sir.
doing one per month. So if course is for 8 weeks, then 2 live sessions. If course is for 12 weeks, then 3 live sessions. If
Okay,
course
sir.
is for short only for 4 weeks only, then only one live session.
Right, sir. But sir, I did 8 week course, 12 week courses both, but there was only one session at the end.
Okay, maybe some planning might be there to complete.
Yes, sir. Yes.
so I'll wait for some more minutes.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir. Hello, sir. May I audible you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, how can we prevent in bottom hole projects, so like in kicks? How can I identify the in kicks in oil and gas industry, sir?
Your question is not clear. Can you repeat it again?
Sir, how can I identify the kicks, sir?
What do you want to identify?
Sir, in oil and gas industry, the blowouts is came now, sir. How can we prevent the blowout? How can we prevent the blowout, sir?
I'm not sure like what you're asking. Can you type in YouTube chat window the question, please? That's where you will be clear in your question, so I can answer it correctly.
Okay, sir. I'm repeating. How can we prevent in oil and gas industry in blowout, sir? Blowout, sir.
Blowout.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about blowout happens in the petroleum industry. This is what you're talking about?
Sir, in oil and gas industry, sometimes also kick is coming, sir. Like in bottom hole pressure, too much is came in downside.
Your question and voice both are not very clear. May I request you to type in the chat window?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please. There is a live chat window in the YouTube. Please type it there, so I'll take it from there. Or I think you can type here also if I'm correct.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, please explain abandonment pressure.
Yeah. She said, what is abundant pressure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the reservoir is producing as long as it is having the pressure. So as the pressure, I said, is the driving force for the production, over the time the pressure declines in the reservoir. So it is not producing at the desired rate. It is producing it at a very low rate because the pressure decline, correct? So after some time,
Yes, sir.
it becomes like the pressure is there, but the well is not producing at the economic rate. Running the well is more costly than the rate it is producing the oil, maybe very low, few barrels per day only. Correct.
Right.
So in that case, even the pressure is there, well is still producing, but very low rate. But the production is ceased, production is freezed, production is stopped because it is not economical. At that condition, the pressure at the reservoir is called the abundant pressure, means the well is made abundant. We are not producing. And then the pressure remains in the reservoir at that condition is called the abundant pressure.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so the question asked by Rakesh is this about blowout that happens in oil and gas industry, and how we can reduce the risk, reduce the kicks. Is there any chance is to identify the kick before blowout? Yeah, blowout is the phenomena that happens because of is some natural phenomena happening in the reservoir. All of a sudden, suddenly some fluid surges towards the production well, and then our arrangement is not ready to handle that kick. That's where the preventive measures are taken. When we are starting drilling, from the initial step itself, we are trying to stabilize the system, putting a lot of the weight, using the mud and then the other equipment. So if there is a chance of the kick, that has been reduced. And then at the end, we also put some blowout preventer. Those are having like locking system, either ear to open or ear to close. When the flow is happening, they will just shut down. They won't let the fluid to pass through it. And those are very heavyweight device. Those are able to sustain those kicks. So preventive measures are there from the drilling process itself. Those are taken. And then later stage, the blowout preventers are installed. So if there is a chance of the kick because of any reason that is happening, that is suddenly allowing the fluid to surge towards the production sting and increasing the pressure at that position, that's where the entire thing comes out or blow out, and then the blowout happens. Even the running well, all of a sudden can go to the blowout operation that we had seen in the past. But the blowout preventive devices are installed to minimize the risk. And certain monitoring system are also there at the underneath the surface near the production string, or at the Christmas tree head, the head of the production well, we call it Christmas tree. There are also certain monitoring devices are installed to monitor the pressure, temperature, flow rate, and other things. So if any unwanted thing or unwanted situation is arising, maybe certain preventive actions can be taken. In a simple language, it is a blowout preventer that is installed to minimize the chances of blowout.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Your voice is too low.
Okay. Right now, sir?
Little bit, still it is low. Can you type there your further query?
Okay, sir.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, as the formula for the original oil in place, capital N is lengthy little bit.
Which
so
one?
Sir, the initial oil in place, capital N formula.
Yeah.
Sir, it is little bit lengthy, so we have to remember all the formulas, or some lengthy will be given in exam.
I answered already. This question was asked in your chat window. I'm repeating
Yes, sir.
it.
I asked there.
Yeah, if I cannot remember the formula, I don't expect the student to remember it. If it is required to solve certain part of the problem, the information will be given in the question.
Okay,
but
sir.
It does not mean all the information will be given for small things also. If certain things, those are definition based, those are easy to derive, we will not be providing that information. I give you the example, let's say specific gravity of the gas. That is the apparent molecular weight of the gas divided by the molecular weight of the air. I don't need to give you. Correct? If I had given you the definition, you can calculate the apparent molecular weight, you can calculate the specific gravity. Correct?
Okay.
But let's say the example you gave the N for the tank model. At the end, it ends up with a large formula. But if I give you the conditions, like if there is no injection is happening, there is no water production is happening, there is no water
Yes,
influx
sir.
is happening, the reservoir
Yes, sir.
is volumetric reservoir. So I provided already a lot of the information that is making that problem very simple.
Okay,
Then I
sir.
will
Okay.
provide the question. But if I ask you, like all the derived mechanism, those are responsible for the primary production, we consider four: water, depletion, gas cap, and then one more is expansion of the rock and water. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And in that case, if all four needs to be calculated, I don't expect you to remember those. The formula or the required information will be provided.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Why we are using only salt water to reduce the kick? Is there any alternative methods? It's not salt water. I don't know where did you get this information. We are using to reduce the kick. It's a mud that is like more density material, which is having like more density, so the weight is more because the pressure is going to be more when we go deeper. So we need to put certain weight. We start making the casing, sealing or cementing those casing to the surface, and then we are further drilling with the help of the circulating drilling mud. That's provide three conditions there. First, it is help to cool the drilling bed that gets hot because of the abrasion happening. Second is it is providing the weight, and third it is providing, I think, the circulation or the cleaning part. So whatever the debris or material is getting coming out by the drilling fluid or drilling mud takes it out to the surface. So I think it is not salt water, it is the drilling fluid that is utilized for balancing the pressure. Or are you asking something else? It is not clear from the question. Where did you get this? Only salt water is used to reduce the kick. So, Rakesh, you can type for the follow-up questions if you are not satisfied.
Yes, sir. I am satisfied.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
I'm live. I'll say before I sign out.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
tell me.
Sir, what about in wildcard well, sir?
Which one?
Wildcard well, sir. Wildcard wells.
I don't know what exactly you're asking about. It is about the dry well you're talking about?
Sir, I'm asking suddenly companies also using in wildcard wells, sir. Like in unwanted zones. Not exploration wells. Wildcard wells means like in suddenly drilling the oil and gas industry, he may get some oil, sir, that we called in wildcard wells.
Wild card.
Sir, the reason is wildcard wells is we are not done in exploration and geology department, sir. Just we randomly done the in wildcard wells, sir. Sometimes we get the oil, we don't get the oil also. Companies are also investing.
So wildcat, yeah, WILDCAT, correct?
Yes, sir. Wildcard wells, sir.
So actually, it is very expensive process to drill the well, correct?
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir.
First, the geologist and petrophysicists, they scan the area by their own techniques, and then they identify the locations where the chances of getting the oil and gas are high. Then the exploratory well is drilled there, and along with that, some wildcat wells are also drilled. The purpose of those wells is not to produce the oil, but collecting the samples so the information about that reservoir domain can be estimated, and it can be assessed how much or what potential of the reservoir is having. Is it economically to drill certain kind of the production well, in the future, so the economy may sustain or we will get the benefit. So wildcat drilling process is a part of the is kind of an exploratory process only, where we are assessing the capacity of the reservoir to produce. And then sample collection, those core samples are taken to the laboratory to find out what could be the potential of that particular region, how much oil and gas could be there. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
So it is kind of an exploratory well only. We want to know more about the, means it is underneath the surface. You understanding the idea? We are talking about several thousand feet underneath the surface. We don't know exactly what is there. Even the geologists and geophysicists, they collect the information from several kind of the characterization, but still nobody can say 100% you drill here and you will get the oil or gas. Then a well of not fully capacity or the production well is drilled, just a well is drilled to understand कि यहाँ पे oil है या नहीं है, gas है या नहीं है. And it is also wildcat well drilling is also kind of a drilling process where the exploratory well is drilled to know more about the domain. जैसे I gave you the example also, it is similar to the water well we drill in our neighborhood, correct, or in our living hood, where nobody can see. You drill here, you will get the water, but the chances of having the water becomes more when there are some nearby neighbors. Those are having the water in their house through this drilling process, correct? They gone to water well drilling and they got the water. So for you, those may be considered as exploratory wells. Somebody got nearby, then the chances are more. But again, it is not necessary you will get in your region. You might need to go more deeper, or even going as much as deeper, you may not get the water, because again the porosity and permeability of the formation underneath the surface are the crucial property. They may restrict the flow of the fluid underneath the surface. So you might having the production or the fluid, let's say water. You are having the water and just 2 feet away, you're not having any water. You might have seen such kind of the case in your neighborhood. Am I still audible?
Yes, sir. It is exactly seen.
Let me see if there is any question on YouTube. YouTube chat window, there is no question. So you guys, you and others, those are not joining also, they can put up the questions in the document that is shared with you. That will help me also to provide more accurate and better information if the question comes to me early. So do you have any other question? Mosik, Rakesh, Yash?
Sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, my question is different from the course, but about how much the importance, what the information we get in this course for an chemical engineer in future.
I didn't get your question properly. Can you say it again a little bit slow?
Sir, how much the information we get in this course is important for any chemical engineer in future perspectives?
Okay. So two things are there. First is whatever you learn from any course, that's a learning that will help you one way or the other way. Second is you join this course or any other course by your interest. So you know better how these kind of the course are going to help you to take shape of your career. In general, I would say like if you see in this course also, we are learning some techniques, how petrophysics geologists do work. So, and then we are setting up the material balance equation. In remaining part also, you will see we are setting up the equation, understanding how equations can be set up for this complex problem and how to solve those equations. So these are common to any course, correct? Where you need to set up the equation and solve them. It should be helping you, and then also you are gaining the knowledge about how petroleum production happens. Now depends on you which side of the career you will move on. Depending on that, this course may be or may not be helpful. But overall, any course or any book you read, one way or other way, it is going to help you thinking better.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so if there is no more question, I can sign out. Is it okay? Yes. So thank you very much for joining this live session. We will be having another live session. I think the date will be communicated to you very soon, or it might have already communicated to you. Please raise your concern in the document shared with you prior to coming to this live session. That will be more appropriate to discuss the concern. Uh, then again, we will meet in the month of October to discuss your problem. With this, I would like to sign out from this live session. See you in the next live session. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for clearing our doubts, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.